Hello, welcome to Music Minute here at Epiphany Lutheran Church in Richmond, Virginia. I'm Kevin Barger, the Director of Music Ministry, and this is our opportunity to take a look at the hymns that we will be singing tomorrow in worship. So we're going to start with the gathering hymn, Is Just a Closer Walk with Thee. This may not be as well known by some. It actually comes from the lament section of our hymnal, and it is intended to call out that somewhere, everywhere, anywhere, we can have and we long for this walk with God. It has communal home origins, and it was often used in African American conventions and all-night gospel sings. The origins are from Preservation Hall Jazz Band in New Orleans, and it often presents issues for assembly singing. We'll see how it goes tomorrow, but it has been so associated with virtuosic singers and their interpretations and their ability to improvise on this that the assembly sort of shies away from it. So it's a wonderful introspective tune, Closer Walk, and this is just a closer walk with thee. As we move into the hymn of the day, we're going to be very different. We're going to do a call and response, and this is Listen, God is Calling, one that you probably are familiar with. And lest you think that we only have anonymous hymns in the English language, remember last week we talked about K being the source of the one hymn. This week we bring you a hymn that is anonymous Swahili hymn from Kenya. The author heard it sung at a graduation of a theological program and took note. And he contacted the Catholic priest who had sung the leader parts. And in order to find the source, the priest then told him to go to the Catholic seminary in Kenya. And they wrote back and said, ask the Lutherans. So the Lutherans had to do a little research here. It was originally sung in Tanzania before the reading of the gospel, and its literal translation from the Swahili is, let us all stand, let us all stand, let us hear the word of salvation. This is Listen, God is Calling. We're going to switch over to the organ for this one. And for our sending hymn tomorrow, we're doing God Who Stretched the Spangled Heavens. And Catherine Cameron is the author of this text. She states that she wrote it over a period of months at a time in her life when she was experiencing a new sense of direction, growth, and creativity. There is a poignant moment in stanza 2 and 3, if you can check the words there. There's a great contrast of the human endeavor, imagination, and skill expanded in space exploration with our seeming inability to deal with earthly realities of lifeless, faceless, and lonely cities, and the possibility that we will terminate God's gift of life in a nuclear holocaust. So not sure if you knew that little history that goes in there. This is a partita on God Who Stretched the Spangled Heavens, which you might remember basically is just some variations on it. So several variations on this tune. It's the Holy Manna tune, which many people will recognize, I think. you can get the sense of the spangled heavens and the great vastness. So thanks for joining us as we take a look at those hymns, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next week. Take care.